Hey, it's Rick here, and today what I want to do is a comparison of the iPhone 5S to the iPhone 6 to the iPhone 6 Plus, because we are just a few hours away from pre-orders opening up on the 6 and the 6 Plus, and a lot of people are still confused on which one to get. Is the 6 Plus too big? I'm going to run through a whole bunch of different tests to the ear, in a shirt pocket, in pants pocket, all sorts of things, and hopefully this will help you make a decision. Hopefully it'll help myself too, because I'm still stuck on this one. Here's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use an actual iPhone 5S. I'm going to use a model phone of the iPhone 6. This is to spec, so it is not off in its specifics here. It's actual dimensions that it's supposed to be. And then I've got a case for the iPhone 6 Plus by Spigen, and this is also to the dimensions. Now, yeah, I know it's a case. I don't have a model phone of the 6 Plus yet. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what these phones look like to the ear without a case on them, with the exception of the 6 Plus. Here is the 5S. This is what it's going to look like up against your ear. And then let's go ahead and move along to the iPhone 6. And at the end of the video, I'll put all of these on a table and you can really see what they look like side by side. So there is the 6 and what it looks like. And then, yeah, this is a case, so I can't do it as a model phone, but it is really, really thin. So you'll get a very good idea of what this is going to look like to your ear. So yeah, it's pretty big. Now let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to pop on a couple of these cases. This is the Spigen Slim Armor, because a lot of people are going to use cases on their iPhone 6s. Some of you will go without one, but I want to show what these look like, and we'll do the rest of the tests like this. And if you're going to use it without a case, then just take that into consideration. So let's go ahead and start with the iPhone 5S. It's got a case on it. This is what it's going to look like. And then let's go ahead and pick that 6 back up with the case on it. Here's what it's going to look like. And now let's do a shirt pocket test. So there's the pocket. Here's the 5S. Pop it in. Fits really well. This actually kind of flaps down and it can stay hidden. It peeks out a little bit. Let's move along to the 6. Has a case on it. Pop it in. Peeks out just a little bit. Flap's not going to go down all the way, but that's what it's going to look like. And then finally, the 6 Plus. We're going to pop it in there. There's no way this flap is going over it, and it sticks about a quarter of the way out of my shirt pocket. So it almost looks like a pocket protector. Let me do this one other thing I just want to show you that I found curious. If you take a look, this is my home phone, and if I hold it up to the iPhone 6 Plus case, it's just a slight bit taller. So the iPhone 6 Plus is a little bit shorter. And then as far as going across, you can see what that looks like in kind of the across dimensions here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next test, which is actually going to be in a pant pocket. All right, this is awkward. Never thought I'd be filming my pants, but here we go. This is the iPhone 5S, and it slips in there really easily. I can sit. I can kind of put my legs up, and it's very comfortable. There's not a problem. Remember, I'm doing cases on these. Here is the iPhone 6, and again, it's a little bit bigger. You can kind of see the outline there. Sitting in it, or sitting down, it's not a problem. These are not baggy jeans. They're not slim fit either, and I think that those of you who have baggy jeans aren't going to have any problem whatsoever. Here is the 6 Plus. So this will be interesting, and let me go ahead and put that in there. Okay, oh, let me stand up. It's going to be a little bit different because, of course, the phone is not in here, but you'll get an idea for what that's going to look like. And, you know, even with some added bulk of the phone, it's going to be okay, I think. So let me go ahead and spin around, and I'll try to put this in the back pocket. And let me just do this because a lot of times some people do that. And there it is. So it's not too bad. The pockets are kind of deep on these jeans, so it does peek out just a little bit. And then here is the 6. Completely goes in, and it's hidden. You don't want to sit on it. And then finally, I mean, this is a no-brainer. 5S goes all the way in. So that's the pocket test. Really not that bad. Let's move to the car test. Okay, here we are in my car, and of course vehicles are going to vary, but I want to give you a couple of examples here. I've got an area in my car right here where I can store things, and usually I put my 5S in there and it fits just fine. So you can see what that looks like. Now here is the 6 with that Slim Armor case on it. It's really snug, but you know what? It still fits. And then here is the 6 Plus case. And I'll tell you, there's no way that's fitting at all. It just won't fit. So let me go ahead and move the camera. I'm going to show you one other thing. Here are the cup holders. So obviously you can see the 5S fits no problem. Here is the 6, and that's going to fit no problem. And then here is the 6 Plus. And it fits. It's really not a problem. Of course, you probably want to get some kind of a mobile phone holder for the inside of your vehicle. Let's move on inside and take a couple final looks at the size comparisons. So here's another test because, let's face it, a lot of us have kids and sometimes they get a hold of our phones and like to play with them. So here is my son, and he's holding the model iPhone 6, just to give you an idea of what that looks like. And then my daughter is holding the model iPhone 6 Plus. So you can kind of see the size comparison of smaller hands holding these devices. And I'd venture to say there's no way on either one of these that they're going to be able to reach all the way across the screen. Now I will go ahead and take this back to the table now, show you some final size comparisons, and show you reachability with basically when I'm using these phones. So let's take a look at that. There you have it, and this is the final kind of test. So obviously we've got the iPhone 5S. We all know reachability is really good. You can pretty much get to wherever you need to on the iPhone 5S. Now, I've done this with cases, so really keep that in mind. I think a lot of people are going to use cases on these devices, and that's why I've done that. Now, for comparison, there is the size of my hand. It's not huge, it's not small, it's probably average. And holding the iPhone 6, reach, all the way down here, all the way across, it's a bit of a stretch, just a little bit. I can do it, but it's a little bit of a stretch to get up there. Not too bad, but overall, this feels very, very comfortable in the hand. Now, on the other hand, here is the iPhone 6 Plus. So you're definitely going to have to do shifting. No way. It's impossible. There is no way you're going to be able to reach up here unless you've got giant hands. It's not possible. I don't see it. So you're going to have to get used to shifting your hand positioning with the 6 Plus. But I got to say, holding this, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. So again, here is your comparison with cases on, because I want to show you this. With a case on the 6 and you compare it to the 5S, it's really, of course the thinness, right? But it's really not that much bigger. And you can see what that looks like here. Now, the 6 Plus, certainly, it fits inside of that case. So that's your comparison there. And then finally, I've got my iPad mini here because a lot of people were making a big deal like, oh, it's a giant iPad, or it's almost the size of a mini. It's not. You can see the comparison there. So, granted, if it reached up to this area, we're talking 50%, but it's probably about 40 to 30% the actual size of a mini. So is it big? Yes, it's big. Is it going to fit in pockets? Yes, it's going to fit in pockets. It's not going to be as comfortable, but it's a decision you're going to have to make. And I'm still not sure what I'm doing. Am I going to get the 6 or the 6 Plus? So hopefully this video helped you out. I was looking for a lot of this, and these are all the things I wanted to see, so I figured I'll film it, I'll do my best, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Let me know if it helped you down below. If you really liked it, give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment down below. Tell me what you're getting, a 6 or a 6 Plus, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.